Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan. For today's video I thought I'd do something a little bit different than what I've kind of been doing and do like a little favourites video. Things I use a lot, like kind of makeup stuff, like fashion, hair stuff and that. Kind of just like loads of like little bits and bobs that I'm loving, and even like kind of thinking about like favourite TV shows at the moment, favourite films at the moment. But yeah, I'm just gonna get started. So I thought to start with I would do some makeup stuff, and I don't have a lot of like new favourites for makeup because I've actually not really been wearing makeup that often because I haven't been doing anything, so it's just a couple of wee things. But one of them is this NYX Marshmallow Primer, and I remember when this got released and it was huge everywhere. I don't know why I never ever bought it, but I didn't, and then I needed a primer the other week and I knew the one that I wanted would take ages to get here, so I was like, I'll buy one from Superdrug, and that's when I got. And it's so good. I think it's because it's not like oily or anything, and I think because I've got kind of like oily skin around my nose and that, and my forehead, it works really well for me, but it's not drying, which again, I get dry patches like around here, sorry, at like other places, especially like in the winter and that, I get a lot of dry skin, so this is so good. It's so good for combination skin, but I love it, and it smells so nice. I don't think it smells like marshmallows, but it smells so good, so I love it, I really do. The next thing for makeup is this Kiko foundation. It's the Charm and Escape one, so this is like a really light coverage foundation, but I love it. I think it's so good. It's so nice, like kind of just for like day-to-day wear. I really like it. I think it feels really nice on my skin. It's so long lasting as well, and I work really long hours at my work, so if that's why I tend not to wear makeup that often, because I'm always working, and I don't see the point in wearing makeup to work, to be honest, because I work in a call centre, so no one's like, I don't really see anyone. But when I do, this is perfect because it stays on so well. Even like when I was wearing masks and everything, it stayed on so well with the mask. I really like it. I think it's a really long lasting foundation, and I highly recommend it. My next one is my Pink Honey glue, which I got for my birthday from one of my friends. So I got the raspberry one, and it smells so good. And I got this back in December, and I've already like used quite a bit of it actually. I think it's so good. I had the soap brow, so I had this soap brow, and it worked fine, but I just feel like this is better, and I think this one's better. And I think the packaging's better because I felt like it was quite hard. Not hard. I don't know. I prefer this because obviously when you get it, it's got like a little hole in the middle for you to just put your spoolie in. I preferred this. This still is good, and it's more compact, so it's easier to travel with. But I prefer this. I think this is so much better, and it smells so much nicer. But I feel like it lasts longer than this one does. I don't know if I was maybe just not using this right though. But I love it. I use this every day, even when I've not got makeup on. I pretty much use this every single day, just to, my eyebrows are always look a bit weird, so I use it every single day. That'll be why I've went through so much. Another thing that I've got, which isn't really makeup but is kind of to do with makeup, is this little face thing, and it's super creepy when there's nothing on it, but it's so I can practice makeup, like doing it on other people, but on this, so I can like kind of practice new styles and things. And I think it's super handy, especially if you are like starting off as a makeup artist and things. I do think it's super handy to have. It's a bit sticky, like I think I'm gonna need to powder it before I do anything with it, but it like feels like quite real skin. Like it's got kind of, I mean, it does feel like silicone. I feel like it's got the texture of real skin, but I just think this will be really, like, I think it's really handy for practicing. So this is in my favourites. I got everything I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna link like down below, but this is just from Amazon. I'm sure you could get them off like places like AliExpress and like Wish and stuff like that, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So moving on to like skincare stuff, I've probably spoke about this before, but it's the, I think it's pronounced Cicapair Tiger Grass. So it's like if you've got kind of like redness on your skin and that, because it's green, it like kind of balances it out, I like to use this when I'm not really, I like to use this anyway, but I use it a lot when I'm not wearing makeup because I get quite red around my cheeks and things. And it's like, also it's like a colour corrector, so but it's nice on your skin as well, like it just feels nice on my skin. Yeah, so it's like meant to even out your skin tone, like for putting makeup on. Like I'll wear it with and without makeup, just because I think it evens out my skin tone really, really well. I've had this for ages as well, so I will need to get a new one soon. But yeah, I love it. I think I've shown this before, but I do love it. I think it's so good. And then my next one is this CeraVe cleanser. So this one's for normal to oily skin. So I use this at night. I usually use this to take off after I've taken off my makeup with my micellar water, just to get the kind of last of it off. But I think it's so good. It's made my skin feel quite nice, and I kind of was struggling with my skin for a wee bit just due to stress and things. So this, I don't know, I just feel like it's just helped. I think me focus on my skincare has also helped, but this, I really like it. I don't think you need to use that much, and it's fragrance free. It's fragrance free, so like there's no smell, so like if you're kind of sensitive to things like that, it's good. But I just really like it. I think it's really nice. I think it feels nice on my skin. So this is my favourite perfume, which is the Alien perfume. I think it's so good. I can't remember the brand that it's by, but I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but I have used so much of it already. I only got this at Christmas and it's almost empty. God, that's terrible. But this is my favourite perfume. I wear it every single day. I think it's the best. It just smells so nice. I think it's not too sweet and flowery, but it's not too like manly. I don't know. I think it smells so nice. It smells really grown up, I think. I think that's maybe why I like it so much. But I love it. It's the Alien one. This, I would kind of advise getting things like this as a gift though, because it's really expensive, unless you're wanting to like unless you're wanting to kind of treat yourself, which, you know, you should do. But it is expensive. I'm going to move on to clothes and kind of shoes and things. So my new favourites right now are these. They are so comfy, they're so nice, and they're from Home Bargains. They were like £10 and they're so comfortable. I love it. I think it's the best. I got them like kind of on a whim as well because I was wearing trainers, but it was so hot that like I just had to get sandals. So I got them because like they look nice. Obviously they do look nice. I think they're quite 90s, like with a thick sole. But they are so comfortable, and I think they look really cool. Like they kind of go with a lot, like they go with like jeans and things, and then like with a dress, and I think it'd look really nice if you're going out for like drinks in the pub, like going to a beer garden. I just think they're really cool. I really like them. Home Bargains. So favourite shoes right now other than like my Doc Martens, but it's too hot to wear them right now. So these. So another one of my favourites right now are these shorts. They're from Primark. They're quite long, so I do fold them up like at the bottom. I do kind of fold up quite a bit, because when I wear them, like they go down to like my knees. But I think they're super cool. They're quite like, also they're still high-waisted, which I know like isn't in right now, but I'm not gonna not wear high-waisted stuff because I don't like the low-rise thing. It doesn't suit me. But I just think they're really smart. Like they fit almost perfect as well. Like they fit around my waist really nicely. So yeah, these are like, it's just nice for the summer and stuff. And I think because they're not too short as well. Like I don't like shorts that are like up here. Look at it. Like I think these are like the perfect length because they go down quite low, and I can fold them up if I wanted something shorter. And they're baggy on my legs, which I like. I don't like wearing like skinny jeans or anything. So yeah, another one of my favourites right now, which I can't really wear because it's far too hot, even in Scotland, is this fleece. It is so cool. I got it from a vintage shop in Glasgow. I think it's called the Vintage Scene. I'll find it and I'll link their website. But it is so cool. It looks like something like my great gran would have wore it, but I love it. I think it's the best. It's so cosy as well. Like I'm so excited for winter to wear it. The brand is called Alfred Dunner, I don't know what that is, but if anyone knows, like, let me know. I just think it's so smart though. I thought, oh, it's so cozy as well, like it's so soft. I love it. But it's too hot to wear it right now, so I need to keep it for winter or for autumn anyway, but I just think it's the coolest thing in the world. It does need washed, I think, but that's fine. It is old. But I just think this is the coolest thing in the world. Before I go on to other clothes, I'm also loving this bag right now. I'm also loving this bag right now. It's obviously like meant to be like newspaper. But I just think it is so cool. I just think it's so smart. I think because I wear a lot of black, I like to wear kind of things that have maybe got a pattern or that on them, or like kind of like a pop of colour, but I think this just looks so cool. It's, I think because there is colour on it, but there's only a little bit, so it does kind of keep with that black and white vibe. But I like it, and you know what, it's big enough. I also would only wear this on a night out, and it's not like I go on nights out that often anymore, but it kind of fits everything I need in it. Like it fits like my purse, my phone, IDs, things like that, lash glue, lipstick, like any kind of extras I need, and I don't really take that much on a night out anyway. It pretty much fits everything. I really like it. It's from Shein. My last like clothes thing kind of goes into like favourites, like with like TV shows and stuff right now, and it is my Eddie t-shirt from HMB. My sister got it for me for my graduation. I love it. I love Eddie so much. I love the t-shirt. I love Stranger Things. It is the best thing. I also have a Hellfire t-shirt on the way, which I would have put in as a current favourite if I had it, but I don't. So this one is my favourite. I don't wear it that often, to be honest, because I don't want to wash it too much because I think it's really cool, but I love it. I think it is so smart. So that obviously moves on to like kind of favourites with like films and TV shows and stuff. So obviously a current favourite is Stranger Things. I love it. It's been one of my favourite shows since like the longest, since I first watched it when season 1 was out. And it's kind of everything that I love. Like I love like kind of fantasy to an extent. I love like kind of geek culture as well. And then I love the 80s. That's like my thing, and it has been for like the longest time. So it's just kind of everything I love all thinged into one, and it's just the perfect TV show. So that is one of my favourites for TV just now. Another one is Shameless, but the US version. I watched it during lockdown, and was it during lockdown? I think it was just after lockdown, and I've rewatched it already like 3 or 4 times. It's so easy to watch, and it starts off quite slow, I think, because the UK one was so big here, and it copies the UK one kind of like the first season, like word for word. But then when it gets into like the second season and stuff, it kind of like comes into its own and it changes, and I think it gets a lot better. And then the UK one dies off. Controversial opinions and all, but it dies off, and I don't. It got to a point where I stopped watching it. I didn't enjoy it. Whereas the US one, it doesn't die off either, but I really like the US one. So I still watch it, kind of just like to put on in the background, especially when I'm like having my tea and things. But that's another favourite TV show. I wonder what else I've been... Oh, The Walking Dead. That is a favourite TV show right now. I haven't finished it, so, you know, no spoilers in the comments, please. But I'm loving it. I had never seen it when it first came out, so I wasn't really into it, but me and my partner and my fiance, he wanted to watch it again, so I said okay, because he only got to like season 4 the last time we watched it, so we watched it all. We're on season 9 now, and I love it. I think it's so good. I think I'm just like, I'm not big on like action, but it's like enough action that it's, and slight horror. Like obviously it's not scary. There are parts of it that are scary, but it's not like horrible. But I think the slight horror is really good, and that's what I quite enjoy. It's the same as Stranger Things. I think I like the slight horror because it's not too scary that you can't watch it, but it's not scary that it's boring. So yeah, The Walking Dead is another favourite TV show. I don't think I've got any favourite films right now. I haven't really watched a ton. Those are my favourite shows just now though. I do love them. Stranger Things will always be my favourite show as well, but they're my favourite shows. I'm just gonna do another 2 things, I think. So this will also be a pretty short video. I just thought I would do like a little like favourites things. It also kind of gets, if you're like new to my channel, kind of gets like you kind of get to know me a little bit better as well. My favourite hair thing right now is this Bakeless hair drying brush. I don't know what they're called. It doesn't say. But it's like one of the rotating airbrush things. So because I love big hair, this is ideal. Because I just use this. And I've got thingy. And then because I've got like the kind of curtain bangs, to be fair, they turned out awful today. But I use this on my thingy, and it's just a really easy way to do it instead of like getting the straighteners out and that. I just think it's so much easier. And it also makes my hair quite smooth, and because my hair curls such a weird way, I tend to have to do something with it anyway. So I like this. I like the big blown out look and stuff as well, and I find this easier, so I'll use this and then I'll put rollers in, and it's just ideal. But this is my favourite thing to use on my hair. And my last favourite is this camera. It is so cute. It is it's a little film camera. It's all dusty. So it's like one where you like kind of do that to get the film across. And then you can't see anything, so you just have to wait for it to get developed. But it's so cute. I love the colour of it. Green is my favourite colour. I think it's so nice. I had to get my mum to put the film in here because I didn't know how to do it. But I can't wait to get the photos developed. I'm going to take this on holiday with me as well, so I can get cool photos in on my holidays. And I also like this because I can use it for my scrapbook as well. Like I can take photos, get them developed, put them in my scrapbook. I enjoy taking photos. I did a lot of photography at uni, so this is so fun. But yeah, I love it. Obviously this will be a really quick video. Like it has been quite short. It's just I'm kind of wanting to just get back into the swing of things. But I enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed it as well, and if you've made it to the end, thank you. I'll have everything that I've spoken about kind of like linked down below, or like a website or anything linked down below for any of the stuff. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I'll see you next week. Bye!